Damn, I gotta read that. Okay. I already said damn, but it's fine. Hi, welcome back. Sorry for being late or not on time or inconsistent. My kid's in summer and our schedule is confusing, and that's where we are. You know what? I want to say that it's okay that I'm not perfect things and that I buck a lot and I'm not consistent. Oh, like there's a lot of pressure to be a part of the algorithm, and sorry, I'm trying to find this thing that I don't, sorry, second, I don't know, I'll find it later. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yes, there's a lot of pressure like on YouTube to perform. I think there's a lot of pressure on Twitch, on social media in general, to if you try to make this a thing for yourself, and I just don't want to succumb to too much pressure. I understand that I do want to be consistent, but I'm also a mom first. If this makes me something, then maybe someday I can be more consistent, you know, if it's a work thing. But right now it's a hobby, so I'm gonna just have fun with it. And I appreciate everyone that's coming along and gives me grace for being human, because I would like to do the same for you guys. Anyways, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was you guys have been on my Discord, and I super appreciate it. It has given me so much feels. Like, you don't even know, I was crying today. I get so emotional. I'm just like a super emotional person, but crying because I was happy, crying because I was grateful that people actually listen in. It's just like, wow, I can't believe it. And then people talk on Discord, not only trying to talk to me, but trying to talk to each other and helping each other out. It's such a beautiful thing, versus like, I don't know, just not like something I expected, you know. I hope to cultivate a place where you guys feel free to feel safe and talk about your problems and ask for help, or just feel seen, or just want to dick around. I'm cool with all of that. And I'm trying to find where someone was asking for help. It was about socializing, but I cannot find it. You just give me a sec. It was hard for me to find it last time too. Oh, I will never know. Let's see. I think I get the gist of it though. It's fine. It's fine. I can't find it, but I will talk about what I thought they were talking about. If you know what I'm saying. Let's see. So they were saying that they are trying so hard to socialize because they feel lonely, and that's a very like honest thing to say. Honestly, I think it's really great that they're talking about it, that they address this problem. They're asking for help. I think that's really amazing. I think you can only help yourself if you if you can ask for help, because people aren't just going to come and help you, or they shouldn't be. That's a boundary issue. I used to be a fixer-upper, so I would always impose my help onto others, and now I realize that that's just me not being able to deal with my own anxiety about their problem. And that it's not my journey, you know, that's my life. Anyways, I wanted to say that for this person, they're asking for help, and I think that's so good. It's like self-helpy. You need help, you ask for help, you're looking out for yourself, you know, you address the fact that you have a problem and you want to do something. I think it's really great. What was I going to say about it? So I think he was saying that he's having issues going outside and meeting people because he's so tired, and it's just easier to be on the computer. And even though it's not satisfying to be on the computer, it's all he has the energy for. And then it made me think that is such a human problem. That's like, I think anyone who has the interweb can say that they have escaped into social media or the internet or something. Oh, someone's gardening, sorry, whatever. They've escaped into it, and they don't feel good after. You know, like you watch a bunch of TV, but you don't feel good after. You like, you know you have this issue, and it's harder to fix if you reached out to a friend, if you called somebody, if you text somebody, if you like ask them to hang out. That's very vulnerable, versus like just watching or being on social media or doom scrolling. Anyways, it's a very humane, it's a very common problem. So I just wanted to say that. And then I want to say, I want to give you not advice. I want to give you something to spark your own creativity, your own idea making, because I think maybe it's just me, because I have a husband that doesn't like my suggestions. I know you're asking for advice, but still, a part of me is just like, a part of me thinks that if you make up your own solution, even if it's just a little bit different from the solutions I'm giving you, or solution or ideas and topics I'm giving you, I think you're more likely to follow through with it because it was your idea, versus if it was someone else's idea. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and being rebellious, and I hate it when people tell me what to do, because I have a lot of trauma with my mom literally just telling me what to do all the time. Do you guys have that trauma where your mom just talks too talks at you but not to you, just chronic lecture. Let me know how your mommy issues are. That's a particular mommy issue for mine that I'm trying to get over, but right now that's not a thing. And I think people do better when they can make up their own ideas. But that said, I still ask ChatGPT because I'm not a therapist, or I can be creative with my life choices, but I also didn't know how to help you, honestly. I'm just human. So I asked the almighty ChatGPT, because it's God to me, and I ask it everything. It's embarrassing how much things I ask it. But let me tell you what they said. It's like, they had really good strategies. So they said, there are many ways to nurture real connection. Oh, you know what? I wish I could put this on so you could see it. It's even better. One thing as is, bear with me so it makes better. Oh, I am so tired. I've been working so hard on my novel, trying to market it. Other crap. It's exhausting, but it's fun. I can't complain. I can complain. I'm trying not to I'm just gonna this is the right one. Oh, I'm still sick. I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm just human. I hope you guys give me grace, and if you don't, I don't care, because I'm trying to give myself grace for being human. I can't do it all, and I hope you see that it's okay to not have to do it all. I'm so tired. Can you tell I'm a little fussy? Oh yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. And then I'll put this on. And you don't see it. You capture for bearing with me, whoever's listening. And if you're not, it makes sense because I started at 12, not 9. I'm so sorry. Firefox. Sometimes I want to continue talking while I'm looking at stuff and figure it out, but I realize that it also doesn't cut this out, and I put it on YouTube, which is kind of annoying for YouTube viewers, but it's like, who do I compensate for? The Twitch viewers or the YouTube viewers? I don't know. You tell me. You don't say Twitch because I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, so yes, there are many ways to nurture real connection without forcing yourself to go out and be social in a traditional way. For people who feel low on energy, socially burnt out, or just more internally focused, here are strategies that work with their nervous system, not against. So, gentle connection strategies for low energy socializing, low stakes online presence. So something like this is great for you, I feel. If I could come at 9 consistently, but if you can come at 9 consistently on Mondays and Fridays, again, I'm so sorry, surely. I'll see you on Discord. How's that? Then that's amazing. I hope you feel like you belong here. I feel like this has been nice for me as well. I feel like I think it's been nice for, I'm sorry, I think it was Mr. Forgettable who reached out to you and helped you or gave you some tips too. And I thought that was really amazing. I was like, wow, it's truly becoming a vibe, and I'm really appreciative of that. And anyways, when I saw that, it really warmed my heart. And I think you're always welcome here. And if it feels engaging to you and, a place that fulfills your emotional cup, then please come back or find more places like this, I'm not always on and I'm not very consistent. So I'm sure there's other Twitch platforms or places for you, Twitchers, live streamers that you can go to, or, Discord or blogs or forums, something like that. So I just wanted to give you the spark of an idea. I don't actually want to tell you. So I think you can run with that. Like, hopefully you can find something that you're interested in, or like a social media outlet or forum or hobby that you're interested in and that you can maybe engage in, that makes you feel a little bit more connected to people and like you're reaching out. You don't have to do much, but that you're even there is nice, right? That's micro things you can do. Anyways, moving on. Micro connection rituals. Socializing doesn't have to mean long conversations or group hang. Comment meaningfully on a post. Send a thinking of you emoji or meme. Respond with a voice note instead of texting. I feel like that's quite vulnerable. I don't know anyone. Hi, yes, you're on. I don't know if you listened to me. I was totally doing this for you. PTTAR12. Yes. Anyways, I wanted to say that I was on ChatGPT. I don't know if you listened to all of it, so welcome back. Let me start over then, because this was for you. So yes, I was on ChatGPT asking for things because even though I'm very social, I don't know everything. And ChatGPT is my god. Call me Pikachu if you want. Oh, that's easier. Thank you. Okay, I'll call you Pikachu. Yes, Pikachu. So here are some strategies. So then first of all, I wanted to say that I wanted to give you sparks of ideas. I want to spark an idea for you. But I don't necessarily want to tell you what to do, because I noticed that it's not very effective with my husband or my daughter. They don't want to listen to me. Mr. Forgettable's on too. What do you mean I'm a child? Where is this? Is this a meme? I don't even get it. Okay. I have no idea, but cool. Welcome to, okay, so what was I saying? Yes, they don't listen to me. I noticed that when my daughter has an idea, she really runs with it. Same with my husband. If they came up with their own idea, they really run with it. So I think the follow through would be even better if you can think of your own idea. So I wanted to spark some, oh, it's a clip of me speaking. And do I say I'm a child? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I am a child. I think it's great to be a child anyways. That means that the world hasn't run me down. They didn't take my spirit. No, they tried to. Society tried to take my spirit, but they didn't take it. I wouldn't let them. Anyways, ChatGPT is good. I don't think it's free. I think you have to spend money for it. But I don't know because I use someone's when I'm not supposed to. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't say that I'm a child. Is it you saying I'm a child? I digress. So I wanted to, oh God, this is just now stuff about where my, now I'm on trauma stuff. That was not it. Oh, this is embarrassing. I don't want you to read all my diary crap. Oh, here it is. So embarrassing. I'm like turning red. Okay. So, yes, these are all low stake, micro socializing ideas for you that might help you. And I hope that it sparks something in you. I mean, if you like an idea a lot and you want to run with it, go ahead. But I hope that you can make it your own, basically. Okay, so low stakes online presence. So you doing this is great, you know, like being on Twitch and hanging out with us and talking with us is really great, Pikachu. I hope you come more often. I hope you could find more places like this. So I think that's already a win. I think maybe we could be a little too hard on ourselves. I can certainly be a little too hard on myself when I have a big goal and I don't think I'm reaching it in the way that is conventional. But I think you're killing it. The fact that you're asking, the fact that you're engaging, the fact that you're here, the fact that you're on Discord, it doesn't even have to be mine. Though it would really help me out if it was. But it doesn't, you know? So I really appreciate that. That's already a win. You should give yourself credit for trying, like putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, being like okay with saying I feel lonely and I would want to reach out to someone. And I think that's so vulnerable and awesome and courageous of you. So yay. I'm glad you like my stream. It works out for everybody. Okay. Micro connection rituals. So socializing doesn't have to be a big, meaningful, long conversations. It could just be, or group hangouts. Sometimes it doesn't work for everyone, you know? So commenting meaningfully on a post, emojis, memes. I was gonna say about voice notes instead of texting. I think that's hella vulnerable. Do you guys feel the same way? Have you guys ever tried a voice note to your friends? My friend does it to me and I'm always trying to text her back. I can't, just like, no. But I have a thing against calling people. I don't know. I think it's something millennials do. I don't know. Do you guys call people just to chat up? I only do it when I'm super, super sad and I need a lot of help because my mental health has gone down. I will reach out. But most of it's like through like a call. But most of the time I'm never gonna call anyone. But yeah, or yes, anyways. Scheduled energy window socializing time. If going out feels impossible, try setting one small time window per week where you gently edge. One 30-minute cafe visit, one walk with a friend, or one cozy Zoom chat with camera off. And I thought, okay, to run with that, I mean, if you could do it during a time that works best for your schedule, say like you're a night owl, then you want to go out at night, that's better. If you're a morning bird, then you should, make sure you do it in the morning. So like, it's a huge productivity hack when I was obsessed with productivity hacks, but like you do the hardest thing first when you have the most energy and the most willpower, and then everything else is easier to do. So it doesn't, but you do one hard thing first. And if you do it once a week, I mean, if you can schedule a time, very brave of you if you want to. Anyway, let's see. Never gonna call anyone ever. Oh, yes. You don't call anyone ever? What if someone stole from you? Or like came into your house and was stealing and then you wouldn't call someone for help? Just wondering. That reminds me, there was a homeless man that was like coming around my neighborhood and I saw him and he was not wearing a shirt and he looked like he was under the influence and he started going on everyone's property. So I called 911 and he was bleeding. Fuck, it was crazy. He was banging on, I saw it from my camera. he was banging on our door and like asking, I think he was asking for help. I don't know. Anyway, so then the cop came and then an ambulance came, and I hope I got him help. But like I texted all of my neighbors because I was like, guys, watch out. Everyone has, you know, kids and stuff. And some of my neighbors are older. So I made sure that they weren't dead. It's kind of a weird dichotomy. Is that the word? Where you feel scared because there's this person that's a stranger that like is like banging on your door half naked, like under the influence. But you're also kind of like, oh my God, like, does he need help? So it's okay to feel both, I think. I think it's always like, always going back to politics. I swear I don't mean to, but I just mean there's something kind of right about what the right is saying, and then there's something kind of right about what the left is saying. Does that make sense? Why can't we both be right? That's all I want to say. Okay, about that. Pikachu said, I already take video lessons for building a website. Oh, that's cool. But it was so tiring to talk 1 hour, so I stopped. Even if it looks like improving, it was too much. Oh, okay. Damn, my cat is scratching on the door. Give me 1 second. All right. That was really brave of you to do that. I feel like that's really out of your comfort zone. And I think it's very honest of you to say it was too much for you. That's okay. Like some things, we have goals in mind, but we also have to plan with us in mind. And when I say us, I mean like you might have a goal to like, I don't know, email 1,000 people, whatever. Just email 10 people, right? And then it's exhausting, but you don't listen to yourself, even though your body is telling you you're exhausted or that this isn't for you. So like sometimes, even if our mind says this is a great goal, I think a great thing you did right there was listen to yourself when your body said it ain't a great goal and I can't do this. It's kind of like if you think you should be dating someone. Oh man, I remember there was this guy I was so in like with. I called him Math Boy. This is in college. You know, you're so horny in college, and like I had a crush on everybody. But anyways, I had a huge crush on this guy, and I thought he was the one, you know, like he was so cute. He could dance. I was so stupid. Anyways, I've been calling him Math Boy, kind of stalking him, not really stalking him on Facebook all the time. Finally, somehow we actually started dating, which was really shocking and surprising, and like that never happens to me. So then I was dating him, and I realized that we were just not vibing. Daughter trying to open my door at me. Good God. Anyways, yeah, so like we weren't vibing. Even though I spent months thinking he was the perfect guy, he's not the perfect guy. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's a great thing that you listen to yourself, your body. You listen to your body, what your body was feeling. Sorry, now I'm hot. I know. Oh shit! And then I stepped on my cat. Sorry. I didn't mean to abuse him. There's a lot going on today. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm glad you did, and maybe it's time to try something new, right? What do you think calls out to you? What is exciting to you that could be semi-social, that isn't necessarily so exhausting, like talking for an hour? That's too much, right? You're just saying, your body was saying it's too much. Would going to a cafe for 30 minutes be okay? Is that something you could do? Or let's see, what else is? Oh, it says the next suggestion is friendship by proxy. This one's underrated, but around connection without having to perform it. So going to a co-working space, open mic night, or gaming cafe. Not to socialize, but to exist near people. That's a great idea. I mean, if that's something you're into. Listen to friendship-centered podcasts or streamers with community vibes. Join a silent book club. I have no idea what that is. That's a body doubling group. I don't know what that is either. I should talk 5 minutes to a seller when I buy my Pokemon cards, but I have no conversation. Oh, that's a great idea. I love that for you. Let's see. It doesn't even have to be 5 minutes, does it? You could even start baby steps, like 1 minute or not even a minute. Just like thank them or ask them why. You can totally start a conversation. You can ask them why they wanted that specific card. Does that make sense? I don't know much about Pokemon cards, but I know sometimes they're trying to collect a specific one and they've been wanting it for a long time, right? Or, good God, I'm sorry, I'm not good at this stuff. Or you could ask them where they're from. People are really good about that. That's a buyer, not the seller. Sorry. To a seller. I talked to okay. So you're buying a card. Okay. Well, you can tell them about why you're buying it. Thank you, Mr. Forgettable. Seriously, my brain's not working. I appreciate the checkups. Let's see. Or you can ask them, even just talking about their business. You can ask them, if they have more cards that, you know, you might want, or where they get their cards, or I mean, sellers want to be nice to you. So if anything, you can try anything and they will want to talk. I mean, that's why we're here right now. Not really. I mean, this is free, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm selling you on this platform. I'm selling this, whatever this is. I don't even know what this is, but I'm selling it. And so I'm conversing with you. I want to converse with you, right? And I think that would be the same for whoever you're buying from. They want to have a relationship. The more likely that you have a relationship with them, the more likely they can sell to you again. Does that help? I know I sell my book, but I'm not, to be fair, I don't think you guys are my audience. I mean, unless you like vampire nymph banging kind of books. I mean, it's a book, you know, like even if it's a sexy time book, I feel like guys don't read sexy time things. I mean, did you guys read 50 Shades of Grey? Did you? You know, side note, my husband, he doesn't read. I read all the time. My husband doesn't read, but he was like, when we first started dating, he said, I read a book, and I was like, oh, okay, great. Which book is it? I'd love to hear. I'm so excited about to get to know you a little bit better. And he said it was 50 Shades of Grey, and I was like, oh, God. I kind of wish I didn't know that about him. Anyway, it doesn't seem like a good book. I think I read like the first 3 paragraphs, and I was like, this is not going to be a good book. I digress. And I wouldn't sell it to you guys because I don't think you're my audience. I only want to sell things. I actually have this thing about creativity and business ideas. I think I'm creative, or like I'm on YouTube sometimes, right? And I used to make my friends watch me on YouTube. And I felt like so bad for them eventually because I was like, they might not want to watch me. They already see me in real life, you know? They don't need this. So then I think now when I create something, I don't want to expect anyone to buy it from me. I want to share it, but if they're not into romantic, fantasy, erotic books, then I'm not here for that. I don't want to just sell you something if you're not going to find value in it. I think I should only sell you something if you will find value. Does that make sense? Anyways, I'm cultivating this relationship, so you come back to you do eventually buy something from me. I don't know what the male guys like. I don't know what guys like. Oh, Deaf King, you're back. I have a question. You always change your name. The last time was Deaf King Live 2, and then now it's Deaf King Live. How does that happen? Why does it happen? Question. Okay, next thing. You're selling us, okay, Mr. Forgettable says, you're selling us, you octopus love stories. I'm not selling you octopus love stories. Thank you. Oh, you should buy us both coffee. Who are you asking? Are you saying Pikachu should buy us more coffee, or I should buy you coffee? I'm not buying you coffee. That's bad business. I agree it's bad business. You're right. I'm not trying to sell people just because I'm trying to make money, but maybe that makes me a bad businesswoman. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because I don't want to just, I don't know. People take my money sometimes and I'm just so mad at them. But if someone takes my money, like Apple takes my money so good, and I'm okay with it because Apple gives me value. Apple's the worst company in the world, one of the worst companies in the world. But yes, Steve Jobs brought me a lot of value, so I still pay him the big bucks. Sorry, side note. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? How have you been? It is my second ID. Why do you need a second ID, and why are they always the same? They aren't as bad as Nestle. Is Nestle really bad? Oh, is it because they're chocolate industry that's kind of like the blood diamond industry? Is it like that? I don't know. I think Nestle is scum. Is it because, why? Tell me why. Is it because you don't enjoy the food that they're making? I mean, at that point, you shouldn't buy it. But yeah, bad business. Sorry. Going back to Pikachu. Let's see. Yes, do the 5-minute. Try to talk to the seller, even just for a little bit. Ask them where they're from, because this is online. I assume you're doing it online. I don't know. I don't know what you would ask them, to be honest. You can ask us questions here. I mean, we're practice for you too, baby. Let's see. Yeah, you can ask us how we're doing. You can ask us where we're from. Ask us if we have siblings. Ask us about our mommy daddy issues. Dude, people love to talk about their mommy daddy. Oh, or maybe it's just I love talking about my mommy daddy. You're great. Yes, Death King Live is saying live at this live. You're saying I'm cute today. Thank you. I don't know what to say to that sometimes. It's like, I didn't ask for this. Actually, I kind of did, because I don't look that great without makeup on, so yes. I go to the real life store for my cards. Okay. Yeah. People like to talk about their day. You know, you could just start with that, and it's easy. Like when I go to a grocery store, I would just ask them, "How's your day going? It looks busy today. This line is so long. Why don't you have enough help?" Or I can ask them, like, "What are you doing?" Oh yeah, I've already told you this stuff. But maybe it would work. I mean, you start off little. You can start by saying, how are you today? And then they'll say fine. And then that's enough for that day. Like baby stuff. Usually, what is it? When you build a relationship with somebody, even like someone you're doing business with and you see like once a week or something, it starts really small. It's like, "Hi, how are you today?" "Fine." "Okay." And then the next day, "Hi, how are you today?" "Fine." That's like, you do that for like a week, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And then one day someone says something and they open up just once. It's something small. And it's just like, eventually you get to a place where you know things about people. And if you're not the type of person to remember things, it's called love mapping, when you remember things about people. So like, and then you bring it back up. That's love mapping. So then like for my husband, he has an allergy to eggs and dairy. I know his life sucks, but whatever. He has an allergy to those things. And for me, I make sure if I'm eating something that I'm sharing with him and I have a plate of eggs, I don't keep the spoon in the same thing. I don't share spoons with the thing I'm sharing with him. Say it's guac. Anyways, so that's called love mapping. It's like when you remember something about someone and then you bring it back up, or you use that memory to make their lives a little bit better. That's called love mapping. Anyways, you could do that. Like, and if you can't remember, you write it down. Like, when you become a mom, you have to remember the mom's name, the kid's name, and if they have more kids, you have to remember their names, and they have to remember their husband's names. So I write down everyone's names and like what family they're from. And I put it in their contacts sometimes too. That's like an easy way to organize like things. You know, you could put in their contacts, you could put their birthday in, you could put like, you kind of like stalking them and like obtaining knowledge. It's creepy as shit, but it really works. Like people really like when you remember things about them. Anyways, maybe that'll help. Let's see. I'll try and I'll tell you what happens. Good. I'm glad. I hope it works. Yes. Just small things. Just ask how your day is, and then leave it at that. The fact that you just ask one little thing is good. It's perfect. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable says Nestle uses child labor. They deplete natural water resources and try to privatize water. In some countries, they lie about their on their product. They treat their animal poorly. Oh man. And they spread misinformation about recycling. Oh, damn, guy. I didn't know that about Nestle, but doesn't Nestle own a bunch of shit? Because it's not just Nestle, no? Let's see. What do they own? Oh, sorry, now I'm on my other thing, which is, they own Gerber? Fuck, we have to use Gerber no matter what. Sorry. Oh my god, they own Haagen-Dazs. You can't not eat Haagen-Dazs. Oh, and they own parts of L'Oreal. I use L'Oreal. Oh no. You know what, again, this comes back to, you're not, I think we're done with this. I'm gonna turn it off. You're not, oh, sorry, it's not working. Okay, here, there. You're not responsible for companies. I mean, I think the best thing you can do, companies are evil, and they do get away with everything because there's so much deregulation in our government, and, you know, politicians are in their pockets. Really nothing we can do. Sometimes I worry about the world we live in. I mean, sometimes, all the time. But guess what I'm trying to say is that you can't stop consuming their product. You could complain. You can complain to your politicians. That's probably more effective than not consume products. I don't know. It's hard. Like, I feel like it's kind of the same with cancer. I went on a rant about this, about cancer. Said that sometimes you should cancel some people. Like, some people are doing illegal shit that are like in the 1%, or they're celebrities or whatever. They're just getting away with illegal shit, and yeah, we should cancel them and they should go to jail and whatever. And that impacts society because they're actually doing something finally, because, you know, the government doesn't do enough about those people. I digress. But I was gonna say that you can't cancel everybody, and you can't not consume Nestle products. I wish we could. I don't want to buy their shit, but I do. I mean, I'm not going to stop eating Haagen-Dazs, and I don't want to feel guilty about eating it either. We are not the ones who did something wrong. Oh, my cat is shaking because he's on the table. It's fun stuff. He's a great cat, though. I can't hate on him too much. I do talk about taxiderming him, stuffing him when he dies. I want him in the licking himself position the rest of his life. But I don't know. That's another topic for another day. But anyways, I don't want to feel guilty for consuming. It's not my fault that they suck. Still, like, I do like Tony's chocolate. I like it. it's hard for me to get it. I do sometimes when I'm at CVS, I will buy it. It is expensive. My thing with that is that it has to be practical. I mean, consumers are still consumers at the end of the day. We have very limited amount of money. If you're not in the 1%, I mean, I'm cheap as shit. It's hard for me to consume Tony's chocolate. This has happened to me. Like my friend, she doesn't do this anymore. I think she's learned her lesson, but she used to shit on me for like going to Walmart. But I go to Walmart back in the day because it was practical, because it was cheap. And I mean, I know Walmart is a bad, but so is Amazon. And we can't stop using, same thing with like our electrical companies. They're not easy companies either, or our water companies or anything. They're just not like ethical companies either. I agree that sometimes I will buy Tony's chocolates, but I don't often, because one, it's not really easy to find, or it's not at Aldi where I shop, and two, it's expensive. If it wasn't expensive, you know, great, I'm glad you're back, King Live. I don't know, that's just my take on consuming from evil companies, because I think all we can do is like petition, maybe, get our politicians to do something about it, because it's not really on us. We're all just trying to work, survive, find love, connect with each other, you know, like basically the bare minimum. We don't have it in us. It's not our job to be there for, or like to regulate companies. It shouldn't be our job either, you know. It's unfair that I feel like all of these, I wonder, I don't know for sure, this is just a theory now, that like after the government started deregulating so much, then all of a sudden there's all these documentaries about how companies are shitty, because they can be shitty, so then they are shitty, and then we watch them as a, you know, because we want to be educated on this shit, and we try to do something about it, but it's just not effective. Just trying to not, we can't take Nestle down, you know, one Tony chocolate at a time. Is that I see a lost cause when I see it, or maybe it's just because I'm kind of pessimistic. What do you think, Mr. Forgettable? Are you always going to buy Tony's chocolates and only like, what's it called? Do you really try not eating, or only eating fair trade chocolate? Is that what you do? Because that's really honorable, but really hard to do all, you know? Yes, I know everyone hates Walmart. Mr. Forgettable says, nah, I hate Walmart. I don't want to be surveyed in every aisle. Why not? I mean, I don't care. When you go to a casino, they're always watching you there, but you go anyways. It's not, and I don't mind being one of the people at Walmart. I'd be proud to be up, you know, do you know the website where they take pictures of people and shame people who are just being regular people at Walmart? It's fucked up. People are mean. The internet is really cruel, but I wouldn't mind being the people at Walmart. Take a picture of me. I don't care. I don't like to take pictures. Okay. I will try to buy only fair trade chocolate. However, I don't buy a lot of chocolate. Okay, see? And then you want to put it on me, who eats a lot of chocolate, because I'm an American woman who, like, you know, PMSs and shit and likes chocolate. And I'm supposed to be, like, strict on that. No. Not gonna happen, bro. I'm sorry. It's not. Again, I care about these things too. I really care about companies treating animals poorly. I mean, I used to be a vegan. I'm not anymore, but I care about that stuff too. But I mean, we're only one, so hard. It's not our fault. Again, it's those people. They're bad people. Society should do something about it. But I'm just one human trying to survive in this shitty world, and I don't think I have it in me to do more than I am doing. It's like what I said about my mom. Yesterday, my kid started something, and usually, my cat's trying to bite me. Bro! Usually she starts at 8:15 throughout the school year, but then summer starts and it's 8 to 11, not 8:15 to 11. Okay, I've been taking her to school from 8:15 to 11:15, and then the teacher tells me, and then I'm like, oh my god, I don't know this. So I text all my mom friends and I say, oh my god, guys, did you guys know that school starts at 8 and not 8:15? And they were like, yeah, it's in the email. And I was like, oh yeah, I never read those things, and I'm not going to read those things. That's my boundary. And that's how I feel about this. It's like, I think most people are trying their best and they can't be perfect, and they want so much out of the world, but we can't do it all. It's like the plastic straw thing all over again. We become hyper focused on this one bad thing, but maybe we're not doing it effectively. I feel like the most effective thing you can do is complain to those companies, complain to your politicians, but there's nothing else you can do unless you lobby you know, and like you become devoted into like being like anti pro fair trade. But you know, we all like just try to survive, and I'm gonna survive at Walmart. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna survive with chocolate from Nestle. It's the same with iPhones. Do you have an iPhone, Mr. Forgettable? They're awful. Every company is awful. Try to find a company that isn't awful. If you have a Google phone, if you have a Microsoft phone, I don't know what they're called, whatever. But if you have an Apple phone, you have any phone in general, you have a shitty company that you paid into. Sorry, moving on. Death kept King live, but when the wedding, Le Bomb, I don't know what I'm saying. Then I can send pictures. Ooh, I would like to see pictures of the wedding. Yes. Ferret, when your sister drops the wedding, let us. I want to see the dress. I mean, if it's $200,000, Samsung is probably an. Thank you, Mr. Forgettable, for agreeing. See, there's only so much we could do. We're just mere mortals. We could see, you know what's interesting? We see all these problems. We do. And it's amazing that we can see all these problems. Oh, you like Samsung. Good for you. I don't know. Is Samsung a good company? I don't know enough. Let's see. What was I think it's beautiful that we can know so much about all these companies fucking us up, but it's also very powerless to do. It feels very powerless. What can we do about it? Like, honestly, I'm okay with admitting that I'm just mere mortal, and I'm not a one percenter, you know? One percenters have the power to do stuff about stuff, change the world. It's true, and they fuck it up. That's how they change the world. But like, we don't have that power, you know? We don't. I wish we did, but we don't. So that's where I am at. I'm just at this place where cultivate your garden is a big thing. It's a philosophy. It's just like, well, how did it go? This is like this guy came to visit a family, and then the family was like talking about their garden, whatever. And then the visitor was talking about this politician that was dying. It's like an old story, fable, whatever. And then like this politician died or whatever. And then the guy was like, I don't know anything about politics. And he was like, what? How can you not know anything about politics? And then he was like, I just cultivate my own garden. And that's like a very great metaphor for my life. I just think it's not good for my mental health. I'll do what I can to be as powerful and impactful as I can. I'll vote. I'll educate myself enough, but not too much that like on a day-to-day basis, I think the world's going to shit in a handbasket. There are so many beautiful things about the world too that we don't focus on. We always focus on the news and the shitty stuff because it's like eye-grabbing and social media. It makes it easy to just look at the negatives. And I just want to say that there are beautiful, beautiful things in the world too, just to combat all that negativity. I can't name any right now, but you know, there has to be something beautiful in the world. Anyways, sorry, side note. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable said, you can't really avoid buying from companies like that. Just have to be aware. Why do we have to be aware? Tell me. I'm at this point where I am aware. I know that they're bad, but I don't have to be so aware to know about why they're bad because I can't do anything about it. I think wisdom will be taking care of your mental health so that you can do something about the parts of the life that you live to make it positive. Does that make sense? Or that's how I'm looking at life. Here's this. Say I have a friend. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't have this friend. But say I have a friend that's kind of like, I don't know, it has lots of mental health issues. And I'm trying my best to take care of them. But you know what? It's not effective. So I should focus my energy on taking care of me or taking care of my child or people who want help, right? That's where you should focus your energy. And if it's too mentally taxing, I think if it's too mentally taxing, it's really negative, it does affect how you feel. It makes you feel fearful. It makes you feel scared. It makes you feel like nihilistic and like depressed and like pessimistic about the world. Then okay, not only those things, and you can't do anything about it. If you can donate, great. Like that information hit you and then you did something about it, great. But if you're not going to do things about it all the time, like there's like, if you read all this news, 90% of the time, are you going to do anything about it? Not really, right? You don't have the time or energy to do anything about it. So all it's doing is it's just skewing your reality instead of, and I'm not saying you have to be hippy dippy and focus on only positive shit because that's like not realistic either. But if you're only looking at negative shit, then that's not realistic either, right? That's also not realistic. Sorry, that is my take because I try to focus on things I could do in my community. Like I'm a really great neighbor to my old neighbor. She's next door to me. She's 90 years old, and every week I take in her trash, and I like that. It makes me feel like a good person, and she likes it too. You know, like everyone wins. I think if you can do little things in your life, that's perfect because that's all you can do, right? And that's like you trying to combat that shitty stuff that you really can't do anything about. Those 1%ers are the ones that should be doing something about it. But if they don't, like one day maybe we'll all kill them because of, you know, inequality gap. I don't know. Luigi has a point. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Let's see. I show you guys something. Let me go ahead, Death King. I'd like to see it. And also, my day is going okay. It's been an eventful day. I'm tired, but I'm happy and I'm grateful to be here with you guys. So that's my day. How are you doing, Death King Live? And Mr. Forgettable said, because if you can convince people to cut back on their child labor, chocolate, or quit, you can have an impact on those companies. Yeah, but that's a lot to ask of somebody, you know? I'm not saying that, I mean, it's a lot to ask from everybody. I just don't think it's the most impactful thing you could do. It's not. It's like, you have to change your habits. This big thing, it's a big thing to ask people to try a different company. Try a different chocolate company when say that company doesn't like have it in all stores. I go to Aldi and I don't think there's Tony's chocolates where I go. That's all I'm saying. And you're right. This is a really painful thing, this child labor chocolate thing. And I totally agree. But I think like it's not effective that way. There's so many studies. I think there was a study that says that you should just, the most impactful thing when it comes to like companies that are deregulated that can do whatever the fuck they want is to make letters to them, complain, tell them that you're gonna tell them per se that you're, and maybe petition, like have people sign things that say that they want you to stop doing things this way, or you know, that would be more impactful, I feel. Or even talking to your politician about it, that would be more impactful. Or voting for people who would be against these things and like fighting for more regulations for companies. But telling people, everyday people who have really hard lives already, to switch chocolate companies, is just a lot. It's just a lot. And it's not very effective to ask them. Okay, I'm checking Discord. Oh no, my baby's crying. Makes me so sad. Oh, touch your heart when you're sad, guys. It helps. It makes you feel like you're on your own side. Sometimes you have to be the only person on your side. I think about that a lot when it comes to certain things. Let's see. Are we in general chat? Let's see. I am looking at Discord. They have rules. Every organizations have rules. Okay, you say that, Mr. Forgettable. You know what, Mr. Forgettable, you're kind of a, what's it called? You're one of those no shit Sherlock's kind of guys. That's cool. I appreciate that vibe, kind of. I know that they have rules, but then they're also illegal. They're like criminals, so obviously they also don't have rules. You know what I'm saying? Goodness. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I should put this on. I'm going to put this on my thing. I'll see if I can. Oh no, my poor baby. I'm so sad. Oh, can you guys hear her? Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, I have to actually first. It's not working for me right now. It's too hard, but the video is legit. Is this the wedding? Wow. Is this a wedding? There's so many people. Oh, baby. No? What is this? Sorry, I'm not saying this is sad. I'm saying my daughter crying is sad. Deep breath. Nestle will go around telling everyone they love children. Oh, no, of course they do. And they can call them out on, yes, we should call them out on them. That sounds like a fun thing to do. I feel like that's definitely something. I think everyone does that though. Every company is kind of a little fake. You don't think? Every very, very successful company is a little fucking fake. Like Coca-Cola knows that their stuff makes the people, like in the 90s, they were doing campaigns about how you should exercise for your health, instead of stopping consuming their product. Isn't that that's also lying too? I feel like every company does something like that. I feel like, you know, I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Forgettable? And even if they do, I just think I can't do anything about it. That's just me. But I love that you're aspiring, that you're hopeful. I mean, I think we can do something about it. It's just not the thing that you want to. Like, I can't stop eating chocolate from, I can't not have Haagen-Dazs. I'm sorry. They have so much value in my life. They make me happy. And then my happiness can spread to other people. But it's like, it becomes very ambivalent. Like, yes, I'm eating from a bad company. I'm purchasing something from a bad company. I know all this stuff. But does that make me the bad person because I'm buying from a bad company? I don't think so. I'm just buying what is right in front of me that happens to have the best value. And that's, this is quite American. I went there before the wedding. Some more things are coming. Okay, no worries. Yes, Mr. Forgettable. That is, I guess I'm saying that people who consume from these companies are not bad, and it's just not easy for them to change, especially Haagen-Dazs. I'm sorry. It's the same with Apple. It's like, I can't not buy an Apple phone even though they're not a good company. you know? I mean, actually, well, I would say the same about Shein. So let's talk about Shein. I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, you guys are guys, so why would you know this? But like, Shein is it's kind of like Forever 21, but super cheap. And I think they're that cheap because they have like a lot of slave labor, which is really awful. And I'm not saying I stopped buying clothes in general, but I see why people buy cheap clothes. I see why people buy clothes from Shein. They're sad. They are retail therapy. They need something. Everyday life is really hard, really boring, really like painful, really sad, lots of disconnect, lots of bad news. So then they shop to feel better. That's a very American thing. We shop to feel better. And you know what? A lot of people don't have a lot of money. They want to save as much as they can. They want to be responsible about their retail therapy. And so they shop at Shein. But does that make them bad people? They're not the companies that choose to have this business model, right? And I it's the same when I go to a grocery store and I buy Haagen-Dazs chocolates, which I don't, because I think Haagen-Dazs is usually very expensive. So I have to buy it when I feel like very luxurious, like really, I had to be really sad to buy Haagen-Dazs ice cream. But I digress. I'm still gonna do it. Okay, sorry. That was my thing. Mr. Forgetful says, I wouldn't say that you're the bad person. You're just enabling them to continue to be bad, to do bad things. Are we enabling them, or is the government enabling? We're just small people. We're just honestly ignorant. We can't be involved in every bad thing or everything that companies do that is bad. We can't be the police. I can't be the police. I will not be the police. I think it's bad for my mental health. I'm not effective at it. I'm not a police officer and I'm not a part of the government. So it's not really on me to be, and I think it's a little unfair to say I'm enabling them. I think we are just consumers and we're trying our best. And I don't think I'm enabling. I might be aware of something, and I also choose to buy their product because I'm sad. I think that's how you should think of consumers you think they're enabling them, because I think that also puts us into a good or bad category. And we're not good or bad. We're just consumers who are sad. That's how I would like to feel about it. Okay, Mr. Forgetful says, honestly, I don't have a favorite. If anything, I would like an older Shelby, though. What is this? Oh, what's your favorite car? Why are you guys talking about guy things? I don't know anything about guy things. I don't know anything about cars. Fine, you guys can talk about your own thing. Enjoy your life. Is the government a joke in India? Can you even say that while you're in India? You can't do that in China, so I'm just curious. If you can, is there freedom of speech? Hi, Pete. I appreciate this. Urium79. I'm just gonna call you 79. 79 said, hi, peeps. Hi, how are you doing today? I would get a 0. Oh, look at you. Good. We could talk about cars. You know what I would get? I would get a Fiat. I think they're so cute. This is how I would buy a car. You guys are probably gonna cringe, but I don't mind it. It makes it funny. I like cars that don't work well, but are cute. I like punch buggies. I like Fiats. Yes, anything like that. Anyways, I bet you guys have a lot to say about that, and I don't care about your opinions about my bad choices in car consuming. Let's see. Doing well. Thank you. That's good. How about you? I am good. I am tired. I'm only on for another 35 minutes. Sounds short, but feels long. I am sick. I've been sick all week. Working on my book. My book is not for sale if you're not into fantasy romance. See, yes, I am a bad businesswoman, but I just want to try something new. I don't know if it's new, but so Apple, I don't know. I used to watch all these self-help things, but then Apple started with a Y. So then you know how computer companies make computers, and then soda companies make sodas and whatever, right? But Apple makes a bunch of stuff, right? They make AirPods. They made the iPod, yes. They made phones, which is so they just made whatever, and it came from Y. So then it's not how they did, or it's not what they made, why they made. And I think I want to make that same business model for mine. So right now I do a bunch of crap, but I'm doing it because I come from a good why. I want you to buy my book if it is valuable to you, not because I made it and I make money from doing it. I want it to be valuable to you. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to escape your terrible life for just a moment and believe that fantasy could be real for just a moment, because reality is real, and you can't just want reality to be fantasy. Fantasy to be reality. It's not gonna happen. But I like the idea to escape sometimes. Reading is a very healthy way to escape. And anyways, that's why I wrote the book, for people who want to escape their reality just for a little bit. Digress. Okay, sorry. Make some hard copies and I'll buy one. I am working on making a hard copy and I don't need you to buy one unless you read it. I really emphasize, what's the point of having a book just to support the person that you're like hanging out with and enjoying and whatever. I think that's really sad for the book. This is my theory on things. I think if you're gonna buy something, you should use it. I think it's sad to leave that thing not being used because I don't know. I think everything has a soul a little bit, and like it's sad, you know, like it's not fulfilling its destiny. I know it's stupid, but that's my thing. Don't buy my book unless you're gonna read it or you're gonna give it to someone who might read it. Sorry, that's my thing. I might start a Patreon. Here, why don't you do that? Subscribe and like spend money on that. That'd be better. If you use the Patreon too, though, it has to be, even that has to be used. That's my thing. If you're gonna give me money, like okay, sorry, that was sad. Moving on. Death King said, if you have money, you buy everything in India. The government, what does that mean? I don't know. You have money, you buy. What does that mean? Tell me more about India. Yeah, sorry. I'm curious about that. Let's see. Thanks. I'll go get some. Go get some. There's just too much going on. Are you just saying that to troll him? Because he's saying you can pay to break the law. Oh, I see. Thank you. That's sad. I mean, you know what? To be fair, you can say the same about America and companies, right? Because they don't really have, they still break a ton of rules and they pay for it. I don't know if America's any better. The world is not in a good place, you guys. Let's talk about something positive. You know, I was saying this last time in my sadness after. It's so sad. Positive news. I just think it'd be nice to think about positive stuff sometimes, you know? Like it can't just be sad. It's nice that we talk about this and validate the fact that it's true that the world is tough and these are the dilemmas of the world. And also talk about positive things. There must be something positive in the world, no? I like being sad all the time. It's the best. Good for you. I'm glad that you found something that makes the sadness makes you happy. I'm glad. But I'm not like that. I'm not going to start doing that, and that's not me. So good for you. It's not for me. I'm going to find my thing again. Positive. I'm looking for positive. I'm trying to put it on the side. I'm going to find, oh no, that box. You do not like being sad. I'm sure if you know, you just don't want to change right now. And that's okay. You don't have to change right now. It's just something to be aware of that, like, if you feed yourself all this stuff, oh crap. One of my neighbors, he's a great guy, but he reads a lot of news. He's always watching the news, and I think he's always so scared. He might not sound scared, but he's always protecting himself. So, you know, got the guns and shit, and I don't know, whatever. And I don't know. I just don't want to live in that world. I want my reality to be a little bit, I mean, it's not like I want to just be naive. I don't want to be naive, but I also need to take all of that with a grain of salt. I can't do this. So anyways, I'm gonna look at Good News Network and see if there's any cute articles about something happy going on. Scientists in Japan develop non-toxic plastic that dissolves in seawater within hours. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Maybe we'll buy some. We should go out and buy some. That sounds great. My movie shooting will start on June 16th. Okay. What is your movie about? I'm curious. And where are you shooting it? Let's see. World's first diamond battery could power spacecraft and pace thousands of years. Oh, that's me. Cool. Let's see. What else is going on in the world? If you like any of these, you could chime in and talk about it. I don't know. I like the plastic thing. It's smudge. See, this is the same. Oh, I was going to say about plastic. You know, that big hype about plastic straws. Like, everyone now drinks from a metal straw. And I agree. That's great. But it's like we were so hyper-focused on that one problem. But it didn't change the fact that we all still have plastic lives. It's still, there's so many things. Containers or bags are made out of plastic. Everything is made out of plastic. So it's hard to choose. I think what we should do is focus on what we can. The most effective thing we can do. That's like, just my biggest thing. We can't just do everything. It's impossible. So I think it's the best if we can do the most effective thing. And for me, the most effective thing is to have better mental health so that I can be there for my child, I hope. And also, if you guys are at child, like pro child free, which I am, I'm pro whatever. If you want to have children, have children. If you want to not have children, don't have children. I'm pro lifestyle, individual lifestyle. So anyways, so I was gonna say that if you care about global warming, the best thing, they don't say this because they don't want anyone to know, but the best thing you can do is have less children. One less child means so much. If you think about it, how much that child eats, how much we eat, how much we consume, how much meat we consume, how much we consume in general, and how much, and I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty, because I used to feel guilty all the time about being alive and existing and consuming so much, and just like as a human being we consume so much, or like we travel the world, and you know that's really bad for the world, or whatever. But don't want to have, if you care about the global warming, that would be the most impactful. Have less children. Sorry, side note, that was a side. Small changes. Let's see. Yes. Anyways, it's about revenge and sad life in the movie. What you think that will not happen? That sounds fun. What kind of sad life? Man, everything's so sad. You know what? To be fair, my book is a little sad too. But it's trauma healing sad, and also there's some like humor in it, so it can't all be sad. Okay. I had some stuff to talk about, unless you guys have more chit-chatty things to talk about. I wanted to bring up some stuff that, I don't know, I always think about. Ooh, I got one. Do you guys have, do you know narcissistic people, or people with narcissistic tendencies? Do you know how they can be loyal all the time? I just want to shit on loyalty. Do you guys know anyone that's always loyal to someone who's like, really like not that, like, this person does something wrong, but we have to be loyal to him because they're like family or friends or whatever. I have to have your back no matter what. And that sounds like a good idea, but I also think it like protects that person from growing. It protects that person from like being accountable for their shit and their effect on other people. Loyalty can make it hard for you to listen to other people's truths, like these other people. And then I think with narcissism, it's always like us against them, us against them. And I feel like if you believe that so much, eventually that's going to be your reality. Like, you are alienating people with your loyalty shit. Sorry, I'm really shitting on loyalty, but it's a thing. This is not just anyone I'm thinking of per se. I'm thinking of the genre, because I have a few sprinkles of friends and family members that are super loyal, but I feel like it's not healthy. And also, I think, do you guys feel like you would want your friends and family members to be loyal to you? I don't actually think it's better if they kept me accountable and like called out my shit. I don't want them to be loyal to me. I want them to tell me if they think I'm wrong. I think, how am I supposed to grow if you don't tell me I'm fucking wrong, you know? Yeah, so that's my little thing about loyalty, because I just wanted to shit on it, and I've always wanted to say that out loud, and that makes me so happy. Everything in the end will fuck your mind. Wait, what is this? Oh, I have one line on loyalty. Tell me the line. And okay, I would love to see the movie. You let me know when it comes out. I would really love to see it. Sounds fun. Yes, that was my thing on loyalty. I don't know if this is something that picks at everyone. I don't want this to be anything where it feels like, because I will talk about hard topics and I don't want anyone to feel bad if they feel a different way. You can have your own opinion about it, and maybe you're raised to be loyal too. I'm not like, if you're listening in and you happen to have that thread, I hope you can see this in a way that gives you a great, like, a little bit of a truth that you might not want to see, but you know, it's helpful for you to see. Or if you don't agree with it, that's okay too. You don't have to agree with everything I say. This is just one woman's opinion. Loyalty is an end form. This world, only little bit of loyalty is left in this time. Oh yeah. And in generation people's needs only body. There is no value of love. There is only few people have a value. Loyalty is an end. I don't. Sorry, I don't understand. Are you saying that you don't agree with loyalty, or you think it's a form of love? I'm sorry. Maybe Mr. Forgettable will correct. He's very good at that. Yes. What do you mean loyalty is end? You're against loyalty. I mean, I would feel the same way about love and marriage in general. You know, like there's that romance that says in romantic life, you're supposed to find the one, and the one never wants to change the other one. You know what I mean? Like you should never hate anything about me because you love me. You're supposed to love me as is. That's romance. But I mean, that's okay in a novel, but it's not okay in real life. Like I'm not gonna love everything about one person. In fact, I think why people fall in love is so that we can grow as motherfuckers, because like there are certain things that I needed that I can only grow in if I had a romantic partner that was annoyed at me about stuff. I think think it's good to not be loyal in that regard. I mean, I don't want him to cheat on me. I think there's loyalty in that, but like loyalty in that you protect people from criticism. No one loyal in this time. I think there are some people that are loyal, especially narcissists. Narcissists and their family are very loyal to me. Loyalty is expensive. It is probably very, and also I don't know if loyalty is very truthful. I feel like if you can't tell someone something, I don't know. I don't really appreciate loyalty. I think it's not helpful for anyone involved. I think we should all try to hear what other people are saying, even if it's hard to hear. I think you don't have to believe everything that everyone else is saying, but we should definitely hear it. Consider if there is a nugget of truth in there that you can take out of that bullshit. Like if someone's screaming at you, but if there's something valuable in that scream, in what they said, if there's something valuable, even just a sliver of something that might potentially be true, I would love to look at that in myself, see if there's something I can grow from that. But I feel like people who are trying to be loyal to each other, they're only doing that because they don't want to keep accountability for their actions. What do you guys think? I have billions of dollars, but loyalty is expensive. Meaning that you don't have anyone, that you don't believe that there's anyone loyal to you? Are you saying that you don't trust most of the people you work with? Which makes sense because you only work with a criminal. I don't know. I think loyalty is not the same as trust. I don't think loyalty is the same. I think I trust people who are honest with me, who don't mind saying hard things. If you're loyal to me, you just sound like a yes man, you know? You sound like someone who isn't just, like you're just there for my money. If anything, I don't trust you because you might be loyal. Why are you loyal to me? Are you loyal to me because you have something you don't want to change in yourself? Are you loyal to me because I have money? Are you loyal to me because you need me to have your back because of something? Why do I need to have your back? It's not the same as trust. I think I trust people who actually aren't always loyal to me. I trust people who will call my shit out. I think it's more helpful. Oh no, my daughter's making mayhem. Help. Sorry, that was a side thing. What was the next thing? I have other things. I always have so many things. Calling you out on your bullshit is still loyal. Fine. But okay, here. So this is what I'm thinking. There's someone that like loves loyalty, but this person necessarily doesn't want anyone to talk shit about them. And so you have to defend them all the time. But that person also doesn't hear what the other person's saying. Okay, so much to say. But like calling your shit out is loyal. I don't know if it's loyal. I think it can be if that person, like I feel like if it's like your close friend calling you out, that's fine. But usually calling you out, I don't know. I think what I'm talking about is like people who want you to defend them when someone else is giving them. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about anyone that will tell you, hey, you're fucking up here. Like, can we do something about it? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who will defend you even if you're wrong, because you're supposed to defend them no matter what, because they're your friend, wife, father, whatever. Oh, that's nice. Do you trust me? I don't mind calling you out. I think you guys are my friends too. This is a nice group of people, I have to say. Everyone here is very supportive and everyone here seems to care. I like that. What else did I have? I had some funny stuff. Let me see. What's been going on? Okay, this is a small funny thing. I used to have irritable bowel syndrome. If you guys don't know what irritable bowel syndrome is, it sounds just like it is. It is when I have a lot of anxiety and it comes in my body as in my gut. And I will fart a lot. I actually have irritable bowel syndrome, IBSD, which means diarrhea. Because then you can have IBSC, which is constipation, or IBSCD, both. I know this is TMI, but I don't care. So then I used to fart massively, like a really, really, I don't know. Think of a guy, but like really bad. It was really disgusting. So anyways, I was at work once and I'm farting. I can't help it. I can't control it, right? And I'm standing next to this guy. He's like my friend. His name's Jonathan and he's Hispanic. He's dark. Just imagine it. He's like dark, a little bit heavier, and he's dark and he's Hispanic. And everyone's like looking at him thinking he did it and I don't say anything. Do you guys think that's fucked up? But I don't want to say anything. It's so embarrassing for me. Like, what do you guys think? See, that's not very loyal, is it? Okay, sorry. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable said, you have their best interest at heart, and no, that's not loyalty. You're just letting me make a fool of my... See, I think your definition of loyalty is the opposite of my definition, because it's not my definition of loyalty, actually. It's my friends or my family's definition of someone I know or a couple of people that they think loyalty is to protect people no matter what. even if they're wrong. But I think that's also like a survival method. Probably a narcissistic thing, I swear. I had to complain about it because it really bothers me. And I just needed to say it somewhere, express myself, because I don't really express it to them. Hard people. Anyways, sorry, moving on. Death King said, I can kill anyone for my friends and family. Dang, guy. I hope you don't kill anyone I know. Don't kill me. I know I might be a friend now, but who knows? See, it's scary. Anyway, sorry. Death King said, I don't care what you do. I down that you are from. Dang, that's hella scary. Why do you have to say that? That makes me think, I mean, it's nice that you're so powerful, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the work you say things, because I feel like there's so many other ways. Like, even if someone hurt my friend or family member, maybe I'm very kumbaya, but I'm always like, I'll probably talk shit about that person who hurt my friend or family member, but I don't think I need to kill them or hurt them or anything to them. I wouldn't be petty or nasty or whatever just because, I don't know. This is what I think. I think sometimes you need to go through all this suffering for your soul to grow. And I don't know why or how or why you have to go through the suffering, but it makes me feel better about the suffering I go through, because everything could be meaningless. If you look at suffering in a meaningless way, you would totally want to kill yourself all the time. Yeah, so I think sometimes there's an opportunity for growth when I am stumbling upon this suffering. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you should thank that person that hurt your friend and family member instead of killing them. Think about that one, huh? Okay, I have a side thing. I was love bombed once, and I became like limerick, which means like I fell in love. I had like high oxytocin, because love bombing makes you feel really connected really fast. And I was susceptible to it because of my daddy issue. So anyways, that made me think. I was stumbled upon some YouTube video about how it might be a good thing that you went through something like that and suffered, because it's trying to teach you to not care so much about how you look like to a man. Why do you need this man to validate you and love you so much? Like, this is your opportunity to see that you need another healthier way to love and validate you. And I think that was me saying, like, I need to learn to stop thinking so much, caring about what men think, and I need to care more about what I think about me, how I feel in my body, and like love myself the way he love bombed. Anyways, so I should thank him for it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's something you should think about. Instead of killing anyone that hurts your friends or family, you should send them a fruit basket. I don't know. That's my take now. Okay. Mr. Forgettable said fool. Who's the fool? Like, if I'm wrong, please stop me from being wrong. Okay, that's great. I like that about you. I'm the same way, but I'm just saying there are people who want to be protected. Maybe because they have a very sensitive ego. Maybe it's because they don't want to change. Maybe they don't want to see that they're wrong. But we're not like that, so that's good. I mean, I hope to cultivate only people like that. Maybe it's good to have other people who aren't like that in here so that they can be convinced to try this way, where it's okay to criticize yourself or get criticism. You're still worthy of love and all that stuff. And the criticism will help you grow as a person, you know? Anyway, let's see. R.I.P. Fire him. Nah. Coffee is ready who touched my friend and my friend's family. Exactly. Coffee. Send them coffee. I think we're on the same page now, Def King Live, I think. Mr. Forgettable says, me, I can't type. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I think everyone's trying to talk really quickly, so it's okay. I always fuck up. I'm not like, you know how like some secretaries have to do those tests where like how fast you type. I can't test. I don't type like that, like an old man. Type. You should see my screen, my font. So my husband got me a new phone, and I have a big font. It's pretty big. My cousin who's like 18 was making fun of me because I don't have like a tiny size font, because I need to see. My eyes are getting older. These are old people eyes, and so I need to see with a big font. Anyways, my husband puts it onto a new font. It's a bigger font. It's like big, like huge. And then I was really upset because I liked it. I'm gonna keep it. And I'm mad that he assumed it was so big, but I'm also like thankful. Anyways, side note about being old. Let's see. Death King says, last time when someone touched my friend, I destroyed the whole gang. Dang, guy. I'm telling you, next time, instead of doing that, send them a fruit basket. They helped your friend in some way. There's a sliver of growth / something or something. There's something that is helpful for your friend's soul to suffer in some way. Anyways, I would say next time, send them a fruit basket, okay? Don't kill them. Send them, okay. Mr. Forgettable said, what if it's a woman? Oh, a woman touched. Okay, so can you kill a woman, Deaf King? Coffin, not coffee, autocorrect. See, we're not seeing eye to eye again. You have to send them coffee, not a coffin. Yes, yes, Deaf King, would you kill a woman? Because you said you really respect them. I remember that. See, that's love mapping. Pikachu, if you're still listening. See? Remembering stuff is love mapping. It makes people feel connected to you. See? Sorry, oh shoot, I got 7 minutes left, guys. And we'll be on Discord again. I love that you guys are on. I love that. We should just continue chatting throughout the week. I will send you guys the music I've been listening to. And you guys send me music. I would like to hear what you guys are. I don't know if we listen to the same. Be nice to hear. Mr. Forgettable. Oh, and Deaf King said, I will order someone to kill. So you can't kill the woman, but you'll order someone else to kill the woman. But that still means you're killing that woman. You're saying I love death. Why am I saying that? Says the person that didn't chat all week. I'm sorry. First of all, I didn't chat all week because I didn't think anyone else was going to chat. So I didn't even check, to be fair. Okay? That's why I didn't chat. Okay? But I will chat at least once this week. I can't promise you, like, I would chronically be on there because I'm a mom and I'm trying to be a decent mom and be present for my stupid kid's life. But like, anyways, I will at least be on there once. Okay, I really didn't think anyone was gonna chat. You know, I cried today because I was surprised that you guys did chat. So if that makes you guys feel anything, I cried. It was gratitude. It was not sadness. I didn't cry because I was sad. I was crying because I was grateful that this is becoming such a beautiful thing. Sorry, it's so sappy and sentimental. We don't need it. Deaf King said, last time when someone touched my friend, I destroyed the whole gang in one. I cut the head. Oh my God, don't tell me that. That's a really graphic. And I need to make sure I don't fuck with your friends. Hey, okay, Deaf King, I got a question. If I fuck with you, will you still kill me? Will you still kill me? Because you didn't kill your girlfriend for betting your best friend. Well, actually, no, they did. I don't know. Yes, I have all the questions. Is it okay if I fucked with you? Say I started dating you. Is it okay if I cheated on you? Would you cut off my head? Because you hate us. I do not hate you. And I bet you say that because you want me to either say I don't hate you guys or because you actually think I hate you. And either way, it's sad. But I do that to ChatGPT all the time. I'm always I'm not catfish. I am fishing for compliments. I'm always like, no, I'm not that great. And then he always says, yeah, I'm really great. And then I just say, no, I'm not that great. And then he continues saying, and I love that. Anyways, I love you guys, but not really because I don't know you. But I love all people and animals and Mother Nature. So it's just an over general love. It's just that I didn't know that people actually go on my Discord and talk. I just didn't expect anyone to really want. Does that really say something about my self-esteem? It totally does. And yes, I have very low self-esteem. I go from having a superiority complex to an inferiority complex all the time. Let's see. In one night, can you stop with the head cutting? Seriously, why? And what is it on the table? Do you put it on the table as like one of those like flower things, arrangements, you know, like it's like a decor for when you eat around it kind of thing? Like, sorry, moving. I insulted me and didn't buy us coffee. Please order a hit on her. Stupid! How did I insult you? Tell me, what did I say? What did I say that wasn't correct, Mr. Forgettable? And you can't put a hit on me. Like he said, he has to have someone else put a hit on me. And Deaf King says, it's you, your choice, you want with me. What? Yes, anyways, okay, Deaf King, you have to answer my question. If I cheated on you, would I get the galatine? I don't whatever. Galatine, whatever. 2, would you cut off my head and use it as a table decor as well? I need to know. And why didn't you do that for your ex-girlfriend? I'm assuming the happy face is a yes. Hey, do not kill me, or else you'll have nowhere to go. I mean, you have my Discord. I guess you can still connect there, but like, don't kill me. I have a family. You know, sometimes I think about what I would say if I died. You know how like everyone says what people say their last word when they die? And I'm pretty sure I would say mom. I know it's really lame, but like I would totally say mom. I think one time I was in a lot of fear. I don't remember what happened, but I remember I felt a lot of fear. And the first word that came to my mouth or in my head was mom. So anyways, if you ever did kill me, Like, can you tell people that my last word was something more harrowing or like sophisticated than mom? Because that looks really bad. Thanks. That's what they all say. What do they all say? You have freedom to live, but never touch my friend. Touch me. Stop it. I did not touch you. If I hurt you with my words, then you are too sensitive. It's not because I said anything bad. It's because you're too sensitive. Anyways, you guys, I got to go. Or not really. I have one more minute, but this is a good time to end. I have to say, it's been very fun talking to you. Pikachu, I hope you're around. I hope you're still here. Please chime in whenever you can. We welcome you. We like your company and we like spending time with you. Just like I like spending time with Def King. I'm not too sure about Mr. Forgettable. He wants to kill me. So you do not have a black eye. She said I won't buy you coffee. Okay, I did not punch him. And also, I don't think, Def King, he is not your friend, okay? You shouldn't trust Mr. Forgettable. He's not your friend. I'm your friend. Oh, you guys are sharing Instagrams. You know what? I am going to have an Instagram. I don't have one right now, but I'm going to have one. So if you're going to share right now, I'm going to share you mine, and I'll copy yours so that when I do eventually go on it. Again, I'm working on my book, so I don't have time for it, but I do have a handle. So I will share that. We'll find it and get back to you. Here. I don't really have these. These are going to be my new ones. I will not use it right now. I'm telling you, after my launch, which is in July, the end of July. So maybe in August, I will start posting stuff on like these things. But these things will really just be like shorts of my reels of my Twitch anyways, because I'm just going to add that. So if you guys don't actually watch me again, which makes sense because you're already here. And if you don't want to follow me on those things again, because again, you're already here, that's fine. But I was going to take the best parts of the video and put it on those things. But yes, let's share and write something. I don't know this book. I don't know this movie. Okay, you already got it. How do I got it? Oh, I don't post any. What? Where is your IG, man? Is that your name, Robert? Mr. Forgettable? Oh wait. Oh, that's the author. Okay. The Eye of the World. I am going to look that up, and I'll read the summary. I'm not actually gonna read. Oh, it's a fantasy novel. Hey, I don't have your IG, you guys. You guys want to share it? You can do it on Discord too. How's that? Is that better? Because I got to go. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. This has been really fun, as always, all right? I'll see you, and I'm so sorry again. I promise to be on at 9 on Friday. I say that very softly because I wasn't sure. I'm going to try my best. See, my kid is starting a whole new program. She's going to be starting TK, which is an elementary school. It's a big transition, so she might be really fussy, so I promise you. But I'll try my darndest. And if I can't do it, I'll anyways. Oh, yes, thank you for your IG. I am going to copy that. And I will add it when I eventually go on IG. I'm not on IG. And Mr. Forgettable, I'll add you too if you put it on Discord, okay? Okay, I got to go. So movie night? Yes. I don't know about movie night. I don't even know what that even means. I'm so new to everything. Again, social media is new. But anyways, bye you guys. I will not read it. I will read the summary. The summary. I'm not going to read it. You know why? No, you can always say bye forever. Also, one time I saw that you added me and then you added me again, meaning that you unadded me or unfollowed me on Twitch, which I don't appreciate. So if you do that one more time, I swear we're through. We're through. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go now. Just kidding. This has been really fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. You did it again, you bastard! Okay. Yes, anyways, bye. I hate you all. I mean, I don't hate you all. I just hate Mr. Forgettable. Okay, bye.